football. So first Monday night game. What are your thoughts going into this? First prime time appearance.
I mean, it's special. Obviously, be able to play one this early. Just coming off my first actual game, the first home opener. Now first Monday night game. So it's gonna be special. But at the end of the day, it's another game. He's just playing later on in the week.
So you're also going up against a quarterback. I know you don't face him, but Joe Burrow. You follow him at LSU. What? First of all, have you talked to him recently, and what's that going to be like? Just kind of facing him in a game after following at LSU.
No, I haven't talked to him recently. I wish him nothing but the best in his success over in Cincinnati. What he's done so far, what he did for the state of Louisiana. So it's big for the whole state of Louisiana to see both of us go up against each other on Monday night.
In the last game, you were sacked 4 times in the first half. The second half, it went a lot better. Did you feel different in the pocket, just in terms of more comfort, or was there something different that led to less takedowns?
I don't know. I mean, I couldn't really tell you. I'd be so focused, and stuff like that is like how maybe I could get the ball out quicker here in the first half, and then going in the second half, it's just the flow of the game. Obviously, as you get towards the end of the game, maybe the third quarter, some of the rushers are tired a little bit, not as juiced up, but it's just how can I get better from each and every game, first game to the second game to the third game.
Because I was asking in part because on the pass you made to Noah Brown down the middle, there was pressure. They were coming from all sides, but you clearly stayed in the pocket, focused, and that seemed to be sort of progress.
Yeah, I mean, I just tell the whole line, they're doing their job. Everybody's doing their job on the field. I got to take care of my 111th.
Hey, Jayden, with this being a primetime game on Monday and your first specifically, what are, you hoping to display essentially to the nation, to the NFL, and then what are you hoping people take away from the team overall?
I mean, I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to help get a win. But overall for the team, just, it's a new team. We play hard, we play with effort, we're physical, and we're not going to back down from nobody.
Jayden, how much pride do you take in protecting the football and not turning it over?
I mean, that's the name of the game. It's turnovers. Whoever can win the turnover battle has a better chance of winning. So going out there and just, protecting the football, that's something that I learned when I was back in high school when I was young. And then Coach Herm Edwards told me, my first couple of years, man, you can stay on the field as long as you protect the ball and everything else is going to take care of itself.
You guys watched the film as far as offense, especially the long drives you had. What did you like about what you guys did Sunday?
Yeah, we got after in the run game, physical up front, made plays in the pass game. I feel like we could still expand on overall as an offense. But we know we got to execute. We got to finish drives, and that's the name of the game, is putting up points and scoring touchdowns.
Hi, Jayden. Going into this next week, as you kind of got more comfortability with the offense, with working with Cliff and everything, how much of an emphasis has the offense put on getting specifically Terry the ball, since he is your wide receiver one?
Yeah, I mean, go out there and pick the spots. I mean, obviously we got to get Terry the ball. But, at the end of the day, you got to spread the ball around. Defenses are going to key on Terry, respect to him because of what he did in his league. But at the end of the day, man, when it's time and we have a one-on-one matchup, sometimes, Terry's out there, go let him win. But other than that, we're just going to keep playing our game. We're going to keep moving forward and just go from there.
Hey, Jayden, 2 games into the regular season, how comfortable are you getting with what you're seeing as far as from the defense and what they're throwing at you?
Yeah, I mean, every game is something new. You go from game 1 where they bring a lot of pressure, game 2 trying to mess with your eyes, and not as much pressure, but they got some guys out there that can rush the passer. So now it's like going from that game, seeing the growth to game 2, and hopefully is figuring out ways how can I get better each and every week. What little thing can I focus on in practice, that can help me out on Monday.
Jayden, what have been some of the more challenging aspects of the game, different from when you were in college until now? I know it's only going into week 3, but just some of the most challenging things you've experienced so far.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still football. It's still going out there and having fun and playing the game. But I'll say probably one thing is, just going out there and they got guys that get paid, and we got guys that get paid. So giving my guys a chance to go out there and make plays. And you've seen that towards the second game against the Giants, go out there and make plays so we can help win the game. But, the name of the game, man, we got to put up points. We got to score touchdowns, finish in the red zone, and that's something that we need to do.
Specific to the red zone with the penalties, were those just kind of one-off outliers, or is there something there that's fixable that you guys have worked on?
Yeah, I mean, everything is fixable. You got to put attention to detail. It starts with communication, and that starts with me. So, it gets kind of loud down there in the red zone. So if I need to be extra loud so guys can hear me, or, just a focus thing. But all 11 of us all got to be on the same page. We all got to focus for 6 seconds, play in and play out, and move on to the next play.
And then what about Noah Brown? I mean, got here kind of late, not a ton of time to work, but you guys had those connections last week. How much more could there be there when you get to really start to find him out there?
Yeah, I think just what he's proven in this league, be able to go out there and create separation, make plays. Obviously, him and Terry both came from Ohio State, so they have a lineage of receivers. I still think LSU creates the best receivers, but, not trying to be biased. But they're just very hard workers, man. You can just tell with Noah how he approaches practice. He's a pro's pro. And you see the same thing from Terry, and that trickles down to the rest of the room.
Take a couple more.
I'm going to go with Terry's assessment of those receivers, if you don't mind. But just the Ohio State stuff.
Hey.
What did you learn about yourself from the time at LSU that, coming a couple years after Burrow that maybe can help you even now?
I mean, I kind of said it, man. Really just the expectations that are put on, the quarterback position, especially there after Burrow did what he did. And respectfully, he had a tremendous season. Everybody say arguably one of the greatest college football seasons ever. Be able to go out there and having to deal, with the pressure, like, okay, what can this kid do, transfer, same thing, kind of like Burrow. But that just prepared me for the moment. Don't ever let a moment get too big or too little, and go out there and silence the noise, because everybody's gonna have an opinion. You just gotta go out there and continue to play your game.
How's the relationship with Cliff going to games in, especially in terms of like your ability to change the play if you need to, depending on what you're seeing out there?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to run any bad plays, but I have the freedom to go out there to do stuff to get us in the right play, within the structure of the offense.
Cool. All right.
Just how to go with the waffles. What was up with the waffle thing on Sunday?
What was up with it? I don't. Hey, I was playing. I don't know.
Was it a social media giveaway or something?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's just something that I am a big waffle guy, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a giveaway. Sometimes I just go on my social media and there's stuff posted on there. So.
What's your waffle intake weekly?
Just on game days. I don't eat them too often, here and there.
Kind of like a good luck thing on game day?
I guess you could say that. It's something I've been doing since. It's kind of like a superstition thing. Something I've been doing since like my freshman year of college. So.
I am not getting paid for this.
Shout out Biscuit.